high water rising, coming all in my own front door. I said the high water rising, coming all in my door. You know it done took my baby away and won't bring her back no more.
This is bigger than they even imagined. This is bigger than anything that you've seen at home on TV, that it's more widespread, that it's people just like you and me. It's not other people, it's us, and that we just got to get down here and work because we're the ones that are doing it. It's the people helping people. I don't see anything else.
The first thing that struck me, I would say, is definitely just the square mileage involved. Once again, watching TV, watching news coverage, you don't get a sense of just how much land area was actually involved in some sort of destruction. I mean, it was just really overwhelming.
The thing that gets you the most, or it's impacted me the most, is you can see pictures on television, you can see pictures in the newspaper, and they don't even begin to describe what actually is here on the ground until you see the amount of destruction, the amount of devastation, 360 degrees all around you. You just cannot get that in a 2D medium like TV or in the newspaper. The second thing that strikes you is this is not like you see depicted. This is not just buildings, this is people. And these are people's homes, people's businesses. Those are the people that are affected.
And it was quite a shock because I never imagined that it was as bad as it really was. I saw television, but television didn't tell any part of the story of the devastation that we had. And the devastation was for miles instead of blocks, you know. And it went from the lake to the river. And it was worse than I could imagine, to tell you the truth.
There were no children. We didn't see any children. We were the only car in the area. Everybody else seemed to be working, like construction workers, emergency crew down here. And we didn't hear any birds. All we heard were drills, and there was just no sign of life anywhere. It just seemed dead, and we were overwhelmed.
There's a little story about a boy and his dad walking along the beach, and there are a lot of starfish that have been washed up on shore. And the little boy's picking them up and throwing them back in, and his father says, "You're not really going to make a difference. There are hundreds of starfish." But he picks up one starfish and throws it in and says, "I made a difference to that one." So that's kind of what I've been telling the people at church. One person can make a difference. One room at a time, one house at a time.
I was reading a Newsweek magazine on the way down, and there was an article on the war in Iraq. And the subtitle in the article was the verse from Isaiah, where he says, "Here I am, Lord, take me." And what really struck me at that reading was the exuberance and the joy with which that was said. Prior readings had given me to think that it might have even been dread or reluctance. But I saw it in a whole new light, and I'm awfully glad I'm here.
Well, one of the things that it means to me is that I know people care. We have received many kind gestures from lots of people, but when they come to your home and they work, and for weeks at a time, I've been touched spiritually, physically, just from the power and the energy of these people. They have just filled me with some hope that others care about the things that we are going through.
They were here all week, and it was fun for us. We hadn't laughed and had fun in such a long time that it was just felt good. It felt like there was some normality to our lives, you know, because that's what we kept trying to find. And still today, we can't find that. But you all even coming here today, it gives a new hope because it takes our mind to something that's positive, you know?
When we came in, the lady was standing on the stoop. When we drove up and we went up and met her, and she hadn't been in the door yet, and she just said that everything was gone and there was nothing to save.
We can help one, and we could help one here, and we can help one over there. Why? Maybe we can't help 10,000, but we can help some.
You know, we're just scratching the surface, and there's so much to do.
There are not enough thank yous that can come from my heart to tell them what they've done for me, because this is something that, this is my American dream that I thought I had. And when returning back to New Orleans, I know it's still my American dream, because I do know that there are people who are willing to help me to get back to that dream. And that one of the things that we thought was our American dream looked like an American nightmare. And now I have hope that this American dream will come back, and it will be beautiful again. That I know God's creation is coming back, and life is coming back here. And from all of these spirits that are coming, we are now seeing that God is good all the time.
It's just that you can help. There are really things that we all can do. I'm 75 years old, and I feel like I'm helping. Everybody can. They need it. And we can all help.